Good evening, brothers and sisters. It is Tuesday, February the 18th. Today is the 15th day of this most recent period of collective bargaining. Article 16 of the NALC Constitution limits this period of bargaining. The actual language says it shall not exceed 15 days, and today is the 15th day. So we have been engaged over the last couple of weeks with the Postal Service in this bargaining process. There has been some movement compared to the tentative agreement when it comes to the economic parts of the agreement. Most notably is a willingness to offer and put on the table a little bit more in terms of general wage increases. The general wage increases included in the tentative agreement were 1.3%. Tomorrow, the NALC Executive Council will meet. We will discuss what is where we are in this negotiation after this 15-day period, what the Postal Service is willing to put on the table that could be included in a tentative agreement. The council will make the decision whether to wrap that up into a modified tentative agreement to send out for our members for a second ratification vote as provided for in Article 16 of the Constitution, or whether we will move to the next and final step in the process, which would be declaring an impasse and utilizing the interest arbitration process to resolve the dispute that we still have in collective bargaining. So as soon as that meeting is done and that decision is made, we will inform the members of NALC which direction we will be going tomorrow. This morning, Postmaster General Louis DeJoy announced that he was moving on, that he was going to leave the Postal Service. He is not leaving immediately. He's going to remain during the transition to the next Postmaster General, who will be selected by the Postal Service Board of Governors by law. The board, that will be their top priority here in the coming weeks. This morning, we put a statement out on the website that made really clear what we expect and we need in the next Postmaster General, and that is someone committed to the Postal Service as the public service that it is, someone that values employees, particularly letter carriers, and someone that will work to modernize and improve the service that we provide to our customers, the universal service that is so important to all the people that we serve. Postmaster General DeJoy's tenure has been an interesting period of time. It started during the height of the pandemic and has continued out of the pandemic and into a major time of transition for the Postal Service. And while we have certainly not always agreed on things, that's most evident by this long, drawn-out period of collective bargaining that has, been a fight for approaching 2 years now. We have worked in good faith with the Postal Service under his leadership, and we have achieved things together, most notably postal reform legislation with the passage of the Postal Service Reform Act of 2021 that was signed into law in April of 2022 that is going to have significantly positive long-term benefits for the Postal Service. So we are excited to have a new PMG that hopefully shares our vision for the future of the Postal Service. But in the meantime, we are appreciative of the positive accomplishments and the good faith work that we've done with the Postal Service under Postmaster General DeJoy's leadership, and of course we'll continue to work in good faith on all the issues that benefit letter carriers for the remainder of his tenure. More to come tomorrow.